Hey, welcome back guys. In this video, I'm going to create a photo editor inside Node.js and we are going to use some packages and I'm going to show you what packages I'll be using. So first of all, let us set up our app.js. So I'm going to just type here app.js. Okay, and let's run the terminal over here. And just type here npm install express. So we'll be using few packages. So I'm gonna give you what packages will be using. So first of all, let's require express. Constant express is equal to require express. Next package we'll be using is EJS. So npm I EJS. Right. The next one is npm I body parser. Okay, body parser parser. I'm gonna require that also. So constant body parser is equal to require body parser. Next one is gimp. So npm I gimp. I'm gonna require that also. And constant gimp is equal to require the gimp. Right. Next we need is express file upload. So the name is something like this: express file upload. Now just copy this name from here. Let's paste it in the console. Now let's require that also. Constant file upload is equal to require express file upload. Now we are done with the packages and I'm going to show you what packages have we currently installed. So we have installed body parser, EJS, express file upload, and the gimp. Now I need to set up a views folder over here. I'm going to type here, create a new folder called views, and inside that folder I'm going to create a new file called index.ejs. I'll type the basic HTML over here, create a form, action is a root directory, method should be post, encryption type should be form data, and input type is equal to file, name is equal to image file, leave that ID as it is, and then input type is equal to submit. Okay, we are done with the EJS now. Now let's try to get that EJS. So to change the view engine, first of all, let's set up our constant application and let's use the express here. Now let's listen on to some port, maybe 5555. Let's see if that port is working or not. So I'm going to type here nodemon, here in the terminal, nodemon app.js. Let's go on to that port, localhost 5555. Cannot get. We need to change the view engine. So for changing that, just type here app.set. And we are changing the view engine, engine engine, to EJS. Okay. Now let's set up a get request. So app.get anything inside root directory. We'll set up a request and response callback, and in response I'm going to render that EJS file. So just type the file name. In my case it's index.ejs. I'm going to just type here index. Now let's run that again. Let's see what actually happens. I get that HTML file. Now here I can choose a file, any screenshot, anything. Okay, I'm gonna just submit it and nothing happens, just because we have to set up our post request. So for setting up post request, I'm gonna just type here app.post. First of all, let's say it's recording or not here. I'm gonna type here app.post. I think inside root directory, set up a request response, and in the response I'm gonna send ICEIV received. Okay, so now I need to set up a public folder to actually serve all those images. So I'm gonna type here app dot use express dot static, and it is in the public folder. So I need to set up a public folder here. I'll type here public. Okay, so now let's see what actually happens. Let's go on to 5555, choose an image, submit it, and received. Now we need to save that image in this public folder. So for doing that, let us first console log the image. So for console login, we need to use express file upload. So for using that, let's go to the documentation. Let's see how to use that. So to use that, I need to set up, first of all, let's go on to the example project or basic file upload. Okay. So I need to use file upload that is declared over here. I'll do that same thing here. I'll type here app dot use file upload. I have done that. Now I need to, in the post request that is over here, I need to, I'll copy this one and let's no need to copy that one. Let's see if I can just console log the file. So it's basically request.files. Let's see what happens if I'll just console log request.files. I'll just console.log request.files and here I need to specify the name of the file. In my case it's an image file, so I'll just type that name over here. Now let's try to see what actually happens. It's going to put 5555, choose a file, submit it, and I got that image over here. Now I need to copy this image inside the public folder. So for doing that, let's see what we have to do. We need to type here the file name. We need to save that file name over here. So I'll do that same thing, and then we need to type here move, then upload path, and then a callback. First of all, let's save that file. So we're saving that file. I'll just type here var image file is equal to request dot files dot image file. All right, now let's console log this image file here. Image file. Let's see if we get that same thing again. Let's refresh it. We got that. All right, so now I'm gonna just move that file. So moving that file, just type here image file dot move. We need to set up the destination, so I'm gonna move inside the public folder, and we need to set up the file name. So let's set up a file name to be plus image file dot name, and then we need to set up a callback. So I'm just gonna copy that callback from here, which is just function error, something like that, and then just send file uploaded. All right, or let's copy the whole thing. Okay, instead of sample file, I'm gonna just type here image file, and instead of upload path, I'm gonna just type here public public public, and then plus image file dot name, and this is simply a callback, and we are moving it in public folder, a callback here, and we are setting file uploaded. Okay, now let's see what happens if I just run that again. Let's go, let's resubmit the form. Okay, so choose a file. Let's choose this user image. Let's upload it. Okay, so we have an error over here. So what is the error? So move public plus image function error. If error, okay, I need to remove the send over here. I have sent that twice, so let's try to run that again. Let's see in the public folder, nothing. I guess I missed down this route. I guess so. Let's try to run that again. Choose a file, image, submit. Okay, I can't. Alright, I know. Like it's a public and user image. I need to specify a forward slash in this one. Okay. So for doing that, just type here public and forward slash, and just remove that forward slash from the front. So what I did here is that I just type here public and then image, and I need to specify this forward slash to separate the directory from the file. So I'm doing that over here. Now let's try to run that again. Choose a file, user image, submit, file uploaded in the public folder. We got that image, right? So we got that image. Now I need to edit that image, and first of all I need to redirect this image to index.ejs file. So what I will do here is that I'm gonna just type here response.redirect, and let's redirect to the root directory. And after that I have set up a variable called image file, and it's equal to this. I'm gonna just set up another variable called variable item is equal to image file dot name, and this will send a name inside get request. And in the get request, let us first create a variable called item. Let's set it to blank, and let's remove this item from here. Now we are redeclaring that item and changing it to image file dot name. Inside this get request, let's try to console log the name. Okay, now let's try to run that again. Let's see what happens. So localhost, refresh it. Okay, I got an error. Now what is the error? App crashed. Throw error. Let's choose the file. I guess I haven't refreshed that, that's why I got the error. Let's submit it. And error cannot set header file, they are sent to the client, blah blah blah. So we got another error, and what is this? So where is the error actually coming from? So http, okay, so we are redirecting it over here. Let's remove that item from here. Let's see first of all actually where is the error coming from. So let's choose the file, any file, submit. And I got that thing. I got error also. So okay, so error http header shift cannot set headers after they have sent to the client. Alright, so what I can do here is that let's copy down this error and let's search that error in Google. Let's see what we get. more than one response. Am I sending that? Okay, let's change this response. And I guess so that is only the error. Just because I'm sending two response at one time. First of all, I'm sending file upload and then I'm sending redirect. Let's delete that and let's try to console log the item, and I guess so it should work now. I hope so. Let's again. Alright. What is the error? CON console is not a function. Okay, sorry for that, guys. Console.log. Come on, bro. I don't want any errors now. Let's choose the image. Let's submit it. Yo, we got that image and the image got uploaded here. Okay, so that error just because I'm sending to response at one time. And we can't do that. Just that is why we are getting that error. Now what I will do is I'll just delete everything. And now I'm gonna just do that again. So I'm gonna just notice that we are console logging the image name over here, right? So we'll run that again and let's choose a file, and I'm choosing this user image.jpg here. I'll choose that. I'm going to create on submit and I get the image name. Now what I will do here is that I'm going to send this image name to index.ejs file, and for doing that I hope I can use EJS now. So I'm setting up a image over here. So I'm going to type here image and src section. I'm going to just inject that JavaScript over here by using EJS. You can see that I'm using angular bracket percentage equal to percentage angular bracket close, and then I'm gonna just go and just type here response.render. We are sending up item, and the variable that I'm sending here is name, and this equals to item. Okay, and we need to use that inside curly braces. I hope so. Yo, and here I'm gonna just type here name, and let's see if that works. No errors. Choose the file, submit. I got that image. So now we need to edit this image, right? So for doing that I'll be using GIMP, and let's now run edit the image. So this, after this post request, we are copying the file. Now we need to edit the file, and to edit this file I'm gonna set a function here. So variable editing is equal to, now we'll be now we'll be editing inside this function now. Alright, so I will launch this function after 5 seconds. I will say you why I'm doing that later on. So but first of all, let's edit that. Now let's go on to GIMP and let's read the documentation and how can we edit that images. So let's search for GIMP over here. Right, that is not GIMP. Let's search here and I got that. What is this, man? Sorry for that. GIMP. And just we need to require GIMP. I have already done that. We'll need to type gimp.read, and we need to set up our image that we want to read, then just a callback and the function to perform. I'm gonna just copy all that, and inside this editing I'm gonna paste all that. So now we are reading lena.png that doesn't exist, so we need to specify what image are we actually reading. So my image is saved inside public folder, and the name is basically our image public folder, and the name is basically our image file.name. Okay, and now we are writing that to edit edited jpg. Now let's see what happens. I'm gonna go on to localhost 5555, localhost localhost, oh my god, localhost 5555. Okay, choose a file. Let's choose this image. Let's submit it. I got that image displayed over here. And okay, so I need to run that function. Sorry for that. I just forgot to run that function. So I'm gonna run that function after 5 seconds. That's because sometimes it'll take time to copy the file, but in 5 seconds, image file should get copied very quickly. So I'm gonna just type here set timeout. Oh, sorry. Set set timeout, and we are executing a function called editing, and after 5000 milliseconds, let's see what happens if I just go on, choose a file, same file, submit it. Let's see what happened. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, my god, I got an error. Okay, jump. What is my jump? I should use it as a lowercase. Sorry for that. Jump. Okay, next try. Let's do that again. Choose file. Choose that image again. Let's submit. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, I got edited.jpg over here. You can see that. Now let's see what is that. Okay, our image was edited, right? And I can actually do a lot of things. I can blur that image, I can grayscale it, I can change the quality. So what I'm going to do here is that in the index.ejs folder, I'm going to just type here two checkbox to edit that, to blur. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to blur that image, I'm going to grayscale that image. So I'm going to set up a checkbox. Input type is equal to checkbox, name is equal to blur. The next one, input type is equal to checkbox, name is equal to gray. Okay, let's set up their names, blur and gray. Okay, and I'm gonna get that fields in with using body parser. But first of all, I'm gonna go inside app.js file, and here I'm gonna write that image inside the public folders. I'll do that. I'll do public and public public, and I'm gonna just type the, I'm going to type that public folder, and after that I'm going to type plus, and I'm going to choose image file dot file name. So image file dot name, and just because this will actually override that image file that is contained over here, so I'm going to just change the name to be using something like edit. And after that, after edit, the name will be concatenated over here. So what I'm going to do here is that I'm going to just copy. Let's first see if that works or not. So let's choose another file. Let's choose another image. Let's try to submit that. Okay, and yeah, it got copied over here. And after that, image got edited also. So I got one image, which is the real image, and the next one is the edited version of that image. Okay, so I want this one only. Now what I want here is that I need to do two things. First of all, if the user selects grayscale, then I need to gray that image. If the user selects to blur, I need to blur that image. So that is why I have set up two checkboxes over here to blur that image, to gray that image, and I'll set up a simple if-else statement. First of all, let's see what user has actually selected. So for seeing that, I need to just type here. First of all, I need to require body parser, as I have already done here. Now I need to use body parser. So I'll type here app.use and body. App.use body parser dot URL encoded and extended is equal to true. Just copy this line. I also don't know why we need to type this extended, but just copy this true. Right, now what I'll do over here is that I'm gonna just type here first of all, let's try to console.log request.body. Okay, let's try to run that again. Now let's choose a file. I'm going to choose an image and let's select blur and gray. Let's submit it. Hey, got blur is on and gray is on. So what I'm going to do here is that I'll just set up a simple if else statement. So if request dot body dot blur is equal to on, if that is on, and request dot body dot gray is on, if both are on. So let's proceed and let's console.log blur and gray, and else if request dot body dot blur is equal to on, let's console.log only blur, and else if request dot body dot gray is equal to on, let's console.log only gray. Now let's see what happens. Let's choose any file. Let's type here blur. Let's submit. I need to do only blur. Okay, now I'll do that again. I'll choose another file. Here I'll check up only gray. Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5, only gray. After that I'll choose both the things, blur and gray. Let's submit. 1 2 3 4 5, blur and gray. Okay, so now I'm gonna just copy down this gem function inside that. If user has specified blur and gray, both of the things, then I'm gonna just delete the resize here first of all, and I'm gonna delete this copy also, quality also, and I'm gonna do grayscale, and after that I'm gonna dot blur it with 30 intensity. Okay, I know that it will crash now, just because unexpected token. Alright, so I shouldn't type this one. So if it is blur and gray, I'll do both the things, and if it is only blur, so I'm gonna paste that thing over here, and I'll delete that grayscale. Okay, and I'm gonna delete this quality also. I'm gonna delete this resize also, and I will only do blur. What blur and intensity should be 30, and if it is only gray, so I'm gonna do only gray here. So I'm gonna just copy down this one. I'm gonna delete this blur here. Okay, so now let's see what happens. Let's try to run that again. Let's see. Let's choose a image. Let's set up blur. Let's submit it. Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5. I got this one. I got a blurred version of it, right? And if I'll select that same image for another image, and I'll choose gray here, let's submit it. 1 2 3 4 5. This is the one, I guess, so it got overrated. I'll delete that image here. Okay, and I'll do that again. I'll choose the image, this image only, and I will gray that. Submit. This is the image. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got that in the grayscale. And if I want to do both of the things simultaneously, I will select both of them. I'm going to click on submit. Sorry, I need to specify the image. Sorry for that. I will type here, select my image, blur gray, submit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I got the blurred, I got the black. Okay, so now we need to now send that image over here. I need to display both of the image. First of all, the original one and then the edited one. So I will set up another image source here. That image source will be is equal to basically my image is this, and I have just typed edit in front of that. You can see that over here my original name was user image, and I have just typed edit. So I'll just type here edit. Okay, now let's see what happens. Okay, first of all I need to delete that both images. Okay, now let's try to go that. Okay, and then I'll choose a file, I'll choose image, I want to blur it. Let's submit that. The original image was this, and I am not displaying that here. So after 5 seconds I will redirect it. So let's remove this redirect from here, just because I want it to redirect after 5,000 milliseconds. So in this editing function, I'll type redirect, and after that I will do that same thing again. I will choose an image, I'll type here blur, I'll submit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got redirected, I got the original one, and I got the blurred one over here. You can see that. And if I'll just select another image, let's choose this time blur and grayscale at the same time. Let's submit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got that image and I got the blurred version of it. I'll just specify that this is the ORIGIONAL. Oh my god, what is the spelling of original? ORIGIONAL. ORIGINAL. Okay. Okay. Original and the edited. Okay, so this is basically the project that I want to make today. And I hope guys you all like this project. Let's choose another file. Let's download some file from Google. Maybe HD images. I'll select HD images. I got this image. Come on, open that image in a new tab. Okay, this is not a good image. I'll download the image from Uplush, and I'm gonna download this image. Let's download it. What the hell? Free SD photos. I'm gonna download any image. Let's download it. Let's save it in my downloads directory. Alright, now let's go onto my server again. Let's choose that same file, which was basically, I guess, yeah, this was the one. Let's blur that. Let's submit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it's taking some why is taking very much time. Okay, something is happening. Okay, it got edited right. Like big images will take some time to edit, and it has taken some time. And if I want to grayscale it, so I'll choose file, I'll choose that same image, and when I grayscale it, I'll submit it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it will take some time. I got the gray version of that image. So guys, this was the video. If you like this video, then hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. I'll see you on another video. Till then, take care and thanks for watching.